Hello again. At this time of year, an awful lot of people in London get very annoyed at the fact that for 3 or 4 days, fireworks seem to be going off practically continuously, 24 hours a day, rather like a 4 day long version of Rifles Night. This is, of course, the Hindu festival of Diwali, which is traditionally marked by the setting off of fireworks. Somehow, though, these fireworks seem to last later into the night than is usually the case on November the 5th. There is good reason for this. We have heard a lot over the last few months about so-called two-tier policing and two-tier justice. Although it is strenuously denied, there is a widespread belief that the police and courts apply the law more strictly to white people than they do when it comes to members of visible minorities. We could debate this point all day long, and I suspect that neither side would concede defeat. But when it comes to the law, there is not the least doubt this is the case, at least at this time of year. In the description to this video, I give a link to a page on the government's own website. It is about the law as it relates to fireworks. We find that it is illegal to set off fireworks between 11 o'clock at night and 7 in the morning, which seems very reasonable. There are one or two exceptions, though, to this general prohibition. On November the 5th, Rifles Night, you can carry on letting off fireworks until midnight. And on Diwali and the Chinese New Year, you can set off fireworks until 1 o'clock in the morning. At once we see something very odd and disturbing. British people celebrating a uniquely British occasion, Rifles Night, have to stop their celebrations at midnight, but Indians and Chinese people can carry on for an hour later than that with their own celebrations. This is, without the faintest shadow of a doubt, two-tier law. British people are discriminated against in favour of immigrants belonging to ethnic minorities. Only Indians celebrate Diwali and only Chinese people celebrate the Chinese New Year. I invite viewers to stop just for a moment and imagine this happening in literally any other country in the entire world. Imagine if India passed a law saying that British people in their country could set off fireworks for an hour later at night than Indians were allowed to. Or picture the scene in China. If there was a law which said that Chinese people had to stop setting off fireworks at this time or that, but that any British people in China could carry on with their fireworks for another hour. Can any of you imagine such a scenario? It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? I am all in favour of not discriminating against immigrants and members of different ethnicities from our own. But this is something else again. This is giving preference to immigrants and affording them more rights than British people in our own country. And that simply cannot be right.